Hi everyone. Today we want to talk to you about proprioceptive activities and its value and use for our students. So let's get started. So what are proprioceptive activities? The proprioceptive system is one of our senses. It's the seventh sense, and these activities help our students stay calm. They help them focus, and they bring them to an appropriate alertness level. So these activities are across a whole variety. We can use different ones during our class. And in general, they focus on heavy work activities that give a lot of pressure or input to our joints and our bodies, making the students more aware of themselves and their surroundings. So, who can benefit from proprioceptive activities? Now, these activities that include things like jumping, stomping around, giving pressure to the joints, hanging on bars, walking on your arms, giving yourselves a hug. So, these are all activities that, as such, can benefit everyone across the board. However, certain students do pop up that have more proprioceptive needs. These are students who seem a little bit more floppy or sometimes more fidgety. They're unable to sit still in class. They're moving a lot in their seats. So there are several indicators I will walk you through ahead, but in general, everyone can benefit from proprioceptive activities. So what are the indicators? Like I said before, there are things like feeling floppy, feeling fidgety. A student can say that they're feeling high or feeling really low, unable to really pay attention. It could be a student that seems to bump a lot into the furniture around them. So in general, these are the things that you can look out for, and this will give you an indication that a proprioceptive activity might be necessary at this time. So in SM classes, we use something called body percussion exercises, and this is one of those examples. So it's basically a series of different movements that the students do to activate parts of their body. So for example, like you see on the screen, there is snap, there is pat, the surface in front of you, there is clap, or stomp when you stomp your foot on the floor. So in SM classes, we use these in different orders at different times, kind of just to wake the students up as a warm-up. It can also be used during classes in the middle of a class if you feel like the kids have been sitting for too long, they need a bit of a movement break. Then a proprioceptive body percussion activity is a good idea. You can use these in different orders. You can do it faster, you can do it slower depending on the need of the child. So for example, I can do this really quickly. I can say snap, clap, pat, stomp. And they have to then do it in their order. So they're activating their body at different spaces, and this just gives them more alertness. So there are different proprioceptive activities that you can use for different body parts, and I'm going to walk you through some of them just so you can use them in your classes. So let's begin with the mouth. So there are muscles in the mouth that can get a lot of pressure and can be activated through things like drinking from a straw, or for example, what I'm going to show you is blowing out a candle. So similarly, how we do with our students, smell the rose and blow the candle. So this basically gives a lot of input to the mouth area, activating it. We've also shown a video over here, so you can just play it and have the students follow it. It's about 30 seconds. That is recommended. The next one is a hand massage. So this is something again that we do as a cool down, but it can also be used for alerting. It's basically squeezing parts of your hand together. So we're giving it a tight squeeze for maybe 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Moving on to the forearm, 1, 2, 3. Moving on to the upper side, 1, 2, 3. Giving the elbow a good squeeze, 1, 2, 3. Upper arm, 1, 2, 3, and shoulder, 1, 2, 3. So definitely we recommend that you try this on yourself and you will feel a significant difference. For our students, we recommend 3 times on the right side, 3 times on the left side at any time when you feel necessary. The next one is a 30-second hand press. We've also attached a timer over here for your reference. So basically this activity is how you put your palms together, you keep your elbows nice and high and really press into that. You will immediately feel your shoulders activate. So this part will activate, your upper arms will activate, and you will feel deep pressure in your palms. So hold that for 30 seconds and then you can move on. The next one I want to talk about is a finger press. So this is also really quick. It basically means giving real deep pressure to the tips of the fingers for about 5 seconds. So really hold that down, give it a good pinch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really press it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm on the nail here. I'm on the nail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the thumb, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even just doing this once or twice is significant to make a difference on each hand. The last one we want to talk about is a 30 seconds body hug. In general, we tend to hug each other, and the reason for that is it activates our proprioceptive system. It calms us down and just allows us to focus and bring ourselves back. It's kind of like the regrouping of the muscles. So with social distancing, we give you hugging yourself. So this really is just wrapping your arms around you, giving yourself a really tight squeeze, hold it for 30 seconds, hug, 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 and there you go. So these are some of the exercises for proprioception that you can incorporate with the students or even on yourself. In case you have any questions, please reach out to the SM team. We're always around to help. And we hope this was helpful. Thank you.